The Saint Paul Parks Conservancy's mission is to enhance and expand parks and recreation opportunities throughout Saint Paul. The Oxford Community Center, centrally located in the Rondo neighborhood, will soon be a one-of-a-kind recreation hub for youth to play and enjoy for generations. Nick Nelson went out to interview Bill Pesic from Saint Paul Parks to get an update on the construction of this state-of-the-art field.
We built a 50,000 square foot new facility, and now we're on the last phase of our construction, and that's the development of a first-class athletic field facility. A few years ago, we ran into some major soil issues. We contacted MPCA, EPA, and now we're working on the final process, the final phase of this project. We've got the soil removed, we're putting in new soil, and on top of that, we're going to be putting in a beautiful new synthetic carpet turf. That's going to be usable for soccer, football, lacrosse, baseball, t-ball, softball, the entire works.
So why are we using synthetic turf, not real grass?
If we were to put down natural turf here, you can imagine if we're programming from 6 in the morning till 9 at night, that turf wouldn't have any chance of living. By putting on synthetic, we can run programs, overlap programs, and we'll always have a great playable surface.
Projects like these do not happen without a lot of support, and so the Saint Paul Parks Conservancy took on the challenge to ensure that this field would become a reality.
The Saint Paul Parks Conservancy is an independent, nonprofit organization whose mission is to enhance and expand parks and recreational opportunities in Saint Paul. We were founded in 2008 with the vision of city leaders, including the mayor's office, and a startup grant from the McKnight Foundation.
So how did the Oxford project come about?
So the Conservancy approached the Parks Department looking for a project to fund, and the Oxford project was the obvious one for us. The city had remediation problems with the environmental damage, and there was a funding gap. They couldn't complete the project. It was a $15 million project that was the crown jewel of the department. And also it's in the center of the city, the heart of the city. It's a sports and recreation project that the Conservancy also wanted to be involved with.
Thanks, Garth.
Thanks, Nick.
Crown Jewel isn't a new moniker. Oxford has a long history as a center for neighborhood youth to gather and learn the skills that last a lifetime. One such neighborhood boy, Paul Molitor, was inducted into the Baseball Hall of Fame in 2004 after an exceptional 21-year career.
Well, I'm down here at Oxford Playground, where I used to call Oxford Playground, where I spent a lot of my time as a youth growing up here in St. Paul. And this place was a tremendous influence on my life, because not only did it help me have the opportunity to play baseball, but also come down here and get involved with participation in the sports program, having an opportunity to grow up as a young man in a constructive way. Today's youth here in St. Paul certainly need facilities to have that same opportunity. So give these young people an opportunity to have some of the best facilities in the Twin Cities, and let's get this thing done.
To give a sense of the potential of this field, we interview City Council member Melvin Carter III about the nearby field, Billy Peterson Field.
Absolutely. These two fields are two fields which generations and generations of St. Paulites have grown up playing sports on, and many of them have gone on to do some really incredible things. This field is fantastic. It's an outgrowth of community members, folks at the city and folks at the Twins and other community partners saying people in this community really need access to a really high quality athletic equipment, athletic facilities, and this is what we got as a result of it.
This was your neighborhood growing up. Talk to me about Jimmy Lee Recreation Center and why finishing their athletic fields is so important.
Well, Jimmy Lee is the place where so many people around this city, around this entire community have come for recreation, to play, to learn a sport, our children kind of form relationships with adults for a really long time. My father grew up playing football at Jimmy Lee. I grew up playing football at Jimmy Lee, and our generations will grow up playing there. Having access to high quality facilities makes the sport and all of the important lessons that we can learn from sports all that much more accessible.
To find out how you can support rebuilding Oxford Field, please contact the Saint Paul Parks Conservancy at 651-292-1229 or email us at lcook@stpaulparksconservancy.org for more information. And let's help make this park a reality.